Right, so we're back here again. This is going to be episode 2 of my projects. Thanks for tuning in. Basically, today is going to be the Harley Quinn controller that I advertised in the thumbnail. Probably that's why you lot clicked on it. Pretty much, it's going to be the same deal as last time. I'm going to be showing you the controller, then I'm going to show you the pictures at the end of the video for more detail, etc. So, for the showcase, controller standard, here it is. Here's what the controller looks like, my final outcome. It's pretty much basically, it's very easy. You just get a controller. Obviously you need a controller to start with. I had a Scuf controller, so what I did was I scraped it so it was thingy. I spray painted it with some stencils and pretty much test outcome, got new buttons. This is what a Scuf controller actually looks like though. It has no battery pack, and instead of a battery pack it has two panels on the back, so these buttons actually count for A and B. So yeah, it's a really nice controller. It's very light at the moment because I took some stuff out, but yeah, those panels, I barely ever use them anyway. So yeah, basically what you want to do is you want to, just like I said, you want to scrape it all off. Yeah, it's a bit dusty. You want to scrape it all off. Basically you want to have a flat surface. Once you've got the flat surface, you want to find what stencils you're using. I use labels. Now these are the labels I use. Basically just any labels. You can stick them on. I've already been using mine, but you get one of these basically, or just anything you can use to stick on a spray paint as a stencil. If you don't have anything expensive or anything, like I'm saying, just get something really cheap like labels. These are so cheap. You just stick them on like that with the design on. Obviously you have to cut out the design with a knife. But yeah, that's how I did mine, at least. Stuck that on, spray painted over it. I had red, I had black over here. But that's it. And then obviously if you watch my other video, I used a different gloss. This time I'm using this one. This gloss was just a lot easier to use. It was stronger stuff as well. It worked first time. Really nice stuff. I recommend it. So yeah, as you can see, my controller's shiny. Has a really nice outcome. Looks professional. This is what you don't want happening. I just want to throw this out there. If you make any mistakes on your controller, just let it dry before you try tampering with it. Because what I did was I didn't let it dry. I tried dealing with it there and then, and this is what happens. You don't want this. This is just a normal red, by the way. This is without the gloss, so you can see a huge difference. But don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this and then blame me. Alright? You gotta know what you're doing. Look up tutorials online. Just, if you only have one case, play it safe. And obviously, I would recommend wearing gloves. Trust me, this shit gets really messy. Look at these gloves. Obviously, I'll throw these away, but these just, I just wanted to keep them just to show you. You don't want any of that on your hands. You'll be washing off for weeks. Pretty much that's it, really. This is my outcome. So just the screwdriver. I think it's this one. This is the screwdriver. It was a special Nintendo screwdriver. It goes for all Nintendo products. It looks like, I'm trying to show you this. I don't think I can. I don't know if you can see it. It has 6 points and a hole in the middle. So it's not like other screwdrivers that are just like crossheads and stuff. This controller, Scuf controllers, are actually crossheads. Don't know if you can see it up there. It's just a basic plus shape. It's nothing, you know. That one there I'm pointing at. Whoops. Whoa, God. Sorry, the camera. It's there. It's just a basic crosshead. It's just a cross shape. But when you're opening Nintendo products, the official Nintendo products, like my other controller, this is a controller I did a simple case swap for. If you look at the screw, I hope you can see it. It's the one I'm holding. It's the screwdriver I'm holding. Basically, just imagine a 6-pointed star, and it has a stupid hole right in the middle. They went ahead and put that hole in the middle. So annoying, because I had a 6-starred screwdriver, but you have to have that stupid hole in the middle. Screwdriver itself is cheap, as you can see. I can open it. This is just, don't worry about this. This is just a controller. It's a simple case swap. Please do not request me to do that for you. Anyway, my controller here. Pretty much that. I don't know what else to say to it. I've got new buttons for it. I have a whole bunch of buttons. Whole bunch of buttons. Just sitting here. I replaced these 4 here. Obviously, they're not that color. I replaced them. As you can see, they're black. They look pretty nice. I replaced the analog sticks, the D-pad. I replaced all the buttons. I just had the black alternatives. So yeah, pretty much that's it. buttons really nice. The designs, you can see, it's a wired controller. So yeah, like I said, my one had all the stuff on it. I had to scrape it off slowly, scrape, and pretty much once it was done, it was like that. Basically, it was all smooth, and then I just spray painted the design. This here is actually my signature. I decided to go sign that piece, but in case I ever do sell it, it's always a good idea to make a spare. This is my spare. This one's just pure red in case I do sell it. If you sign yours, I advise you make a spare. This is the rumble pack, by the way. This is what shakes the controller. This is in the handles, and it used to make the controller very heavy as well. And I had a game that just kept irritating me because it was rumbling. So I took these out, so now my controller doesn't rumble, and obviously my controller is a lot lighter. Like, I can't really show you in the video, but it's just really light now. It's really light. I don't know. I like it light anyway. It feels, you know, but heavy is good. Heavy is reliable. This is the plastic stuff. Actually, I'm going to show this. This is like in case you have scratches and you don't want people to see it. It's very good stuff. You fill it in, you just polish it down. So yeah, basically, I'm just going to show you what's in the box actually real quick. Bear with me. Okay, so you get this cream stuff. This is the actual cream, and you get the cloth with it, and also you get these two thin pieces of sandpaper. It's the whole reason I brought this, because the sandpaper is very fine. It's very small stuff. Like, I don't know if I can show you. It's right here. It's that little grey thing. It's literally the little grey strips. Pretty fine stuff. And yeah, so it just, you know, you get this nice smooth finish. Looks professional. It looks like someone, well, you know, people wouldn't think you made it. It just looks too good. So yeah, it's just that professional finish that makes it look, well, professional. I don't know what to say to that. So yeah, this is actually a technique I use. This is a vest. This is my vest. Some people, you know, destroy their cloths. I destroyed mine. I started using my vest. Just a technique. Anyway, controllers here again. This is pretty much it. Standard stuff. So I'm gonna start the pictures now, like showing you lot the steps I went through. But as long as you have an idea in your head, like I had red and black as my spray paint, and then pretty much from there I thought, what design can I do red and black? I thought of Harley Quinn. She's the best red and black design I could think of, and then you just pretty much go from there. Right, so this was the original controller. It was all pink and gay, and I just really didn't like it, so I scrapped it apart. This was the front originally, this was the back. I took it apart, took out the insides, took out the buttons I didn't want, replaced analog sticks. Those rumble packs hanging off I took out. Then I went on to the stencil stage. This is where you just stick the stencils on and just color in the parts you want. The original stencil looked like this, so as you can see, I'm using those labels I showed you earlier. Just stick it on like that, just sprayed around it, cleared it up afterwards. In the end, it came out like this. It was pretty nicely done. There was no like anything coming out the lines. So yeah, took it apart, put the buttons in that I wanted. Originally, I think I did have the rumble packs in, but pretty much when I put it back together, these were the new set of buttons. The X, Y, A, B analog sticks have been done. And that was it. Pretty much after the gloss, it looked like this. I had the spare thing, like I said earlier. The gloss, as you can see, is pretty damn nice. That gives it the nice professional finish touch. Signature, just why not? And then that was it, pretty much. It is actually as easy as it sounds. It's not. There's no complications to it. You should be able to do it if you know how to spray paint. It's pretty standard, and that was it. So, Harley Quinn Xbox controller, pretty much ABC.